Today has been a mixed bag for CEI. In the morning we've been dropping down in price, but obviously from this low down here at about 10:30 we have been coming up. Nowhere near enough to bring us back to the green though, as we are down by 4.7%. In this video I want to talk about why, and I also want to talk about what my opinions are on CEI as of current, because of course as time does go on, as the numbers do change, my opinions on CEI will also change, as you would expect. But in this one we're going to be running over quickly what has happened in the past day or so, obviously zoom this out to the past 5-day chart and zoom in the relevance to that, and also look, generally speaking, at what we could be seeing for CEI going forwards, and doing a technical analysis in a bit of detail as well. Now, if all of that sounds like a good video, make sure to give it a like and of course subscribe. But remember, this is not financial advice, and again, especially with a stock like CEI, it is extremely risky, it's extremely volatile, and I want to make sure you guys are informed of the risk. It could go up quickly, it could go down quickly. We do not know for sure which way it is going to move, so do your own research and make sure you have come to your own conclusions as to what you want to do if you want to get into this play at all. But yeah, what we're going to be looking at is CEI, and we're going to start off obviously on the simple chart, so you guys will know the score by now. And actually, I want to start off by looking at the markets today. So we're going to mainly focus on the US markets, as you would expect. And this picture is somewhat similar to what we have seen across the market. This is the Dow Jones, by the way. We'll hopefully get to do those YouTube shorts again in about 15 or so minutes. But yeah, the Dow Jones is moving lower today, as you can see. It was a mixed story. In the morning, we went up. It didn't last. We went lower. And so far, we are in the red on that index, and actually on a few of our others as well, but we'll get into that in a separate story. Let's talk about how this plays into CEI, and quite frankly, it doesn't really play any relevance to CEI. I just wanted to show you what the markets are doing today. Obviously today CEI is not playing along. It has its own factors which are so far away from the general market conditions that it is not really following them at all. I think that is why, but obviously with where CEI is, it's not really too comparable to what we've seen in the markets. It's not really too comparable to even what we've seen in this quote-unquote meme stock / speculative stock sector. In the sense that ATER, BBIG, coming down here, MRIN, arguably, AMC for example, all of these are actually up today or quite flat. And again, CEI, like I said, it is somewhat in this sector of very speculative, usually looked at from a technical standpoint. But yeah, it obviously isn't following the trend of a lot of these, simply due to the fact of how far out of the market is, and the fact that it's been up so big and now is having its own factors, finding a level where it is comfortable. And again, like I said, we have seen a drop today, so I want to speak about what this means for CEI going forwards. So we'll break down the trend a bit further. I just wanted to show you the general market conditions that we have noticed across the day and what relevance this plays to CEI, and unfortunately in this instance it isn't too much relevance at all. But in the past day you can see we've dipped until about 10:30 or so, and from that point we started to come back up. This was a low of the day, by the way. It took us down to about 144 exactly. Now from there we've been bouncing all the way up to this high, which wasn't the high of the day as that was earlier on, but it was quite high, and it took us to a point of about 168, and we've been falling ever since then. We have about 15 minutes to go until the market does close, so you can see the story that we have noticed across a lot of the markets, and again across CEI as well. It is quite an inclusive picture, and it does appear to be negative, and it does actually appear to be dropping more towards the end of session. The past 5 days, as you all know, saw a big drop for CEI. We came down from highs which were well above $3, and in the past month you will also notice that we've come down from highs which were at ultimate highs well above $4. So the price of CEI is dropping, and you could argue that from the 6th of October up until now, we do appear to be finding a level where we are comfortable, potentially, but I think there is still some potential for CEI to drop lower. And I do not want to be bearish on the stock too much, guys, as you will know. I don't hate the stock, I just think where we are right now, it is quite risky from either side. If you're going to go long on the stock, if you're going to go short on the stock, it obviously does carry quite a lot of risk either way. We have people who think it's not going to go above $2. We have people who think it's not going to go below 150 or something like that. So you can see the community is certainly divided on this stock. Now, my personal opinion on this one is, if I was going to go long on this stock, I would not be buying it right now. That's just my personal opinion. I want to see what happens in the next few days, because like I said, there is 2 scenarios that could happen, and I think with what we have seen historically, we could be hinting to the first one. And the first one of those scenarios is a potential that over time we could be seeing CEI and the interest in CEI slowly start to trickle out, so long investors are not interested as much anymore, and this subsequently causes a drop in price as time does go on. Or of course there is also the other thing that could happen, and we could start to see this selling momentum actually slow down, and we could start to see a bit of a reversal in trend. And right now, from the mid part of today, like I said, we have been seeing consolidation, so it really could go either way. Are we going to break upwards or are we going to break downwards? I am just not sure. Now, in the past week, one thing that we do know for sure is that the pre-market / post-market hours have been most volatile, and that is when we have actually seen a lot of growth in CEI. Whether that is going to be the case again today, going forwards into tomorrow, we're only going to find out in a matter of time. But I think, yeah, going forwards into tomorrow for CEI, we're at a crucial level in my opinion, because this is a level of consolidation. Will we find a support here? Will we bounce higher? Or will we start to drop lower? I am just not sure. Zoom out to the past month and you will see, obviously right now, we do appear to be having difficulty breaking above the $2 mark for sure. We haven't really been above there ever since we dropped below it back here. So again, that is what we are looking for. Ultimately, we're looking for highs above $2 or some consolidation above $2. But yeah, we do definitely appear to be having some difficulty getting that high. So going forwards into CEI, I just wanted to make a very quick video looking at it. The figures on the technical indicators are looking more reasonable. On the 1 day, sat on 36, actually coming towards oversold on CEI. The MACD is now coming bearish on this one, and we are seeing an RSI figure, a moving average figure, higher than where we are right now, because of course it is lagging behind as it does track the whole day. The 5-day figures are showing us that we are sat almost exactly on that moving average, and that is because from this point, arguably back here on the 7th, we have actually noticed some real consolidation. So you would expect, this to have time to catch up, and it certainly has done. The RSI subsequently is on 48, as it is quite neutral because it has had that time again, and we are seeing the MACD trend down here be quite neutral as well, but it is actually becoming a little bit more bullish in my opinion as time does go on. And in the past month, you will obviously understand that things are looking a bit more bearish. Now this is the moving average over the past 50 days. It is still catching up because of this growth, and it does lag because of the past 50 days is what it's tracking. The RSI is now coming to a more neutral level, which is good, but the MACD trend is looking a bit bearish. The lines are certainly crossing over quickly. These bars are coming in, which are obviously bearish candles as well. In the past 2 days, the intensity of these bearish candles is actually slowing, which is good. And my question now is, are we going to see a push upwards? Are we going to start to see the stock price go back up, or are we just going to drop below the levels that we are currently at? So ultimately, guys, I do not really want to give a prediction on CEI going forwards into tomorrow, but I think if we can see consolidation into tomorrow and actually a bit of growth, it could be a good indication. Right now, I would not buy CEI because I think if we are going to see a turnaround to the upside, we're in a very early stage. As I have said before, I would rather miss out on a little bit of profit and be more comfortable in my conviction than, of course, buying right now and see it drop significantly lower and lose a lot of money. That's just my personal views, and again, it's not financial advice, but thank you very much for watching this quick video. I hope you did find it useful. I'll see you all again very soon, guys. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further, we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks, including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes, and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.